inside this section, I'm going to walk you through the Elementor page builder and how you can start building a structure for your website using this page builder. We're going to be diving in, and to start, I'm going to show you how to create a brand new page. So the first thing you need to do is click on add new, and once you click on add new here, we're going to be naming our page as the about page. But definitely on this page, I'm just going to be showing you how to play around with the different features of the Elementor page builder. So I'm just going to name this about, and once I name it about, I'm going to publish the page. Definitely you can play around with it anyway, but I always like to publish this page so that I know that it is safe, and you can go ahead and check out the page right now, but it's going to be completely blank. So the next thing you have to do here is click on edit with Elementor. So with this Gutenberg editor that you just saw, you can do some kind of editing, but that is much popular when you're writing articles, and I'm going to get to that in a moment. So in this section here, let's get into the Elementor page builder. Let me show you how you can actually structure your website, and this is exactly how it looks like, what you're seeing on the screen right now. The first thing I'm going to be showing you here is the section, and this section is going to be the key elements to building our structure of a website. So this button here, I think that's a purple color that looks like the Elementor color with a white plus sign inside. I'm going to click on that color, and as you can see now, it has given us a variety of sections. We have the single, the double, the triple, and it's with these sections that we're going to decide on how our website structure is going to look like. So primarily now, I'm going to click on this single here to show you how it looks like, and as we're walking through, we're going to get to use this double and all the others. So we have it now. This is a parent section, and we can get to insert a lot of sections into this. So sometimes you can actually just come on this side here and right click on it, and you have this duplicate section here, which you can duplicate instead of clicking that button to create multiple sections. So we have a single section here now. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add in a title, a heading. So this heading here, I'm going to send it to the top, and this is exactly how our heading looks like. And we can now start customizing our heading, but here I'm going to be showing you about structure. So I'm just going to name this my first website. Yeah, that's exactly it. So another thing that you can do here, come to the bottom, you click on this center button. It's going to take our text to the center, and you can go ahead and customize this to be the way we want it. So I'm going to be showing you now how you can use the double section of this our sector. So I'm just going to I'm going to click on this, right click on this, and it's going to give me two separate sections, left and right. And what you can do with this is very easy. I'm just going to go to this Elementor section here, this right panel, and before I continue, I forgot to actually tell you that there's a lot of things that are on this right panel. We have the inner section, we have the heading, and with the heading, it actually just designs like what we have seen here. We can go ahead and customize, change the color, increase the size, and a lot of things. I'm going to be doing that in the second section. Let me just walk you through everything that is here. We have this image widget here, which you can drag and drop and insert an image into a particular section. So building our website structure, we're going to be using a lot of these widgets. So I'm just going to go to this section here and I choose image, and with the images which I'm going to be selecting, these images are found in media library, which I actually talked about earlier. So now I'm going to choose my favorite image here. I love this guy, so it's actually put on some very good glasses. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that image, and this is exactly how it looks like when you insert a fresh image into Elementor. So we can also hover around this here, and you see that the cursor actually changes, and we can decide to drop the width or the height of this design. Let me just show you that in a moment right now. So I'm actually reducing it, and as you can see, it is reducing the size of the image and actually increasing the size of the section. So what I'm going to be adding into this section here, I'm going to be adding the next thing, which you are also going to be using frequently, is a divider, an inner section that actually divides it into two subsections. So we're going to see it here in a moment. So after we have our inner section here, we can actually decide what should be in that inner section. So I'm just going to go down again and show you what you can actually put into the inner section. So what we're doing here now is actually getting our structure for the website. So I'm going to add a text editor here, or I can actually put the text editor this way. And once I put the text editor this way here, we can just go ahead. The text is on the left hand side here. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to duplicate the text. These are just some lorem text. You can go ahead and get real information to put here. So I just wanted this text to actually go ahead and match with the height of our image. So I'm just going to take this off. Just okay, at least we have something almost the same here. So once we have our text all set up this way, you can now begin with any additional customization that you actually want to do. And we have our text there now. What I'm going to be doing now is going to the bottom here. Let me just scroll to the bottom. And at the bottom here, we can actually decide how to align this text, or we can go up here. Let me just go to the section. In this text editor, you see this option, this toolbar here. I'm going to toggle on this toolbar, and I'm going to align our text to center. So once I click on align, or let me just say I select everything, I'm just going to click on Control A and align all our text to center so that it actually gives it some shape. It's not really nice looking, but that's just the whole idea of building a website structure. And in the middle here, I can actually put a video in the middle, and let me just show you how that works. I'm not going to a video. I don't really have a video uploaded right now, but let me just show you how to insert a video into this section. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste this here. Once you paste it there, by default it's a video that has to show, or maybe an older video. Okay, yes, by default Elementor places a video there. So we'll have this our structure of something like a website that is actually being built, and we can now move on to adding additional features here at the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and insert another section here. This is going to be a single tab section, and what I'm going to be inserting here is a carousel. So we can come to the bottom here, and the whole idea about all these things on the left panel of the Elementor page builder is just for you to play around with it. So if I come down here and I search for media carousel, I'm just going to drag this and drop into this. So there's a lot of features on this left panel. We have price list, we have this, and a lot of things. So you can actually customize this media carousel and insert a lot of images. So I'm just going to go ahead and insert these images real quick. I'm just going to insert random images to show him how a media carousel actually looks like. So I'm going to insert the first two images really quick to that media, and the next one I'm going to do for a third, and I'm going to leave it there so that you can actually see the idea of what I'm talking about. It's just for you to be able to play around with everything, and you're going to get going, and everything is just going to be super easy. So far we've already built a simple and very nice looking carousel. And we can also go ahead and customize this image to update now. I'm just going to click on update website, and I'm going to click on preview, and we're going to see our website live on the internet with everything that we've actually inserted into it. So we have our first website here, the video is actually loading and everything. So as we're going deeper into the course, I'm going to show you how you can actually make your website to do faster, how to actually add additional features for making the images not too heavy and to make your website super fast. So that's the section. See you in the next one.